Hey guys, I was recording like 4 minutes or five into this, and I forgot the volume of the game. Now I'm spoiled a little bit, so I'll try to reenact as if I was reading it for the first time. Here I am. Sugar is dressed differently than usual. Your outfit. It's been a long time since I seen you wear that. What? Oh, oh, I used to dress like this when I lived in the Outer Rim. You used to live in the Outer Rim? You didn't know? She had quite the reputation. What made you throw that old thing back on? It's comfortable when you need to be in the Outer Rim. Convenient, too. You're telling me that thing is comfortable? No way. Enough talking. Let's get a move on. Alright, let's go. It's always reassuring to have an old pal along for the ride. What was that for? Nothing. She didn't mean anything by that. By it. Entrance to the Outer Rim. As soon as we entered the Outer Rim, oh, we're greeted by the sight of dead bodies piled up like lumber. Oh, those poor people. What happened to them? We need answers. We did. Just a little more. We can get out. Throngs of people clambering up the mountains of corpses, reaching their hands out towards the top of the partition. Mist! We need mist! Those who are not clambering up over the corpses remain groveling on the ground on their hands and knees as if praying. It is gruesome, twisted scene to behold. Oh, what? What's going on? I haven't a clue. But whatever it is, it looks serious. Let's get answers. We approach someone who is leaning against the partition. Hey, what in the world happened here? I'm dead. If doesn't stop, I'm dead. Huh? I need to hurry. Any mist? Is there any mist you anywhere? Ugh. The man who has been nervously biting his nails suddenly bolts upright. Do you have any mist? Mist? What is that? I need to find mist quickly. I need it bad. Oh, is it like a drug? Oh, those poor people. Moran? Yes, that's who we need. What? She's the one who distributes it. Yes, that's it. Must find her. Can't find her. Can't die. Can't die. The man turns, walks right past us as we were invisible. What the? Did I hear that correctly? Or did that guy just mention my name? Huh. Let's ask someone. Oh, okay. As we turn around, we see a man who appears to be walking normally. Um, at this point, this is like new stuff. I passed the stuff I was reading, so everything here is new to me. Yeah, my wrist starting to hurt. I do it for the video, for the NIKKE story. We approach him and strike up a conversation. Sorry, just a moment. Yes. Are you okay? You're bleeding. The man has a deep, oh god, laceration across his stomach, which is bleeding profusely. Despite this, he doesn't appear to be in any pain. Instead, he's smiling blissfully. No wonder his name is Delighted Person. Don't move. Let me take care of that wound. What are you talking about? I'm perfectly fine. Wait, are you Moran? Yes, but why? Everyone! Our savior has arrived! Moran is here! Moran! She's finally here! She's shouting at the top of his lungs. The man begins to vomit oh, up blood and collapses to the ground. Oh my god! What's happening? What thing is being distributed among these people? Hearing his cries, the surrounding people come barreling towards us. Save us, otherwise we're all dead. Please have mercy on us. Give us the mist, please. I beg you. What is happening? Ugh. Several people from the crowd reach out and claw at my arms and legs. Wait, everyone, we can talk it out, okay? Overwhelmed by the crowd, Moran can't even move an inch. It's just like The Walking Dead, but with drugs. Don't do it. It's really bad. And you'll get sick. Really sick, like these people in the story. Don't do drugs. Never. Ah! The groping hands become increasingly relentless, tearing at us. Neither of us can extricate ourselves from the pulsating mass of hands. A gunshot rings out and the crowd scatters instantly, backing away from us. Partner, hurry, get on. Time to get over here. Moran, let's go. Oh, okay. With Sugar's help, we're able to escape. My god, get rid of that. What's happening to these people? It's like Moran is doing something, but she's being framed by someone. We will catch that person. We will. Thank you for saving me. Partner, come here. Why? Sugar pulls me towards her? Then, then aims her weapon at Moran. I knew from the beginning something stuck about this whole operation. Why are you hiding? Not only did you drag partner into this and put his life at risk, but you just stood there and let that crowd overtake you? Were you planning on silencing them because they mentioned your name? Hmm. So you're suspicious of me. Is that it? How could I not be? They all recognized you and they kept asking you to give them mist. They were practically worshipping you. That tells me you're the one distributing mist to those people. Wait, those people kept talking about mist. But I don't even know what mist is. You expect me to believe that? I really don't know what it is. You're a liar. No, no. Something stinks. You're right about that. But it's not me. How do you know all this? What do you mean? How do you know what mist is? Hmm. Come to think of it, that's the only. That's the only. That's not the only suspicious thing about you. You knew the Peony Association doesn't have nearly enough money to pay you. Yet, you still took on this assignment. When we see that, when we saw that gruesome scene after arriving, you were the only one who wasn't rattled. Oh, Moran is getting onto Sugar. Almost as if you anticipated it. Don't try and turn this against me. You're the one who nearly got partner killed. Now you're trying to justify your actions. You leave me with no choice. Just as Sugar is about to pull the trigger, someone's hand surges forward and stops Sugar. You! It's been a while, Sugar. What do we say we put the weapons down and discuss this in a civil manner? Boy, am I glad to see that outfit again. Seeing your word that makes me feel 10 years younger. Haha. Seeing your underlings on me, are you? I didn't call him. How do you know I was here? You forgot who I am, Moran. I'm the brain of the Peony Association. Tracking you down was easy as pie. Sugar, Moran really doesn't know anything. That's absurd. How can she not know? If anything, I would rather like to ask you. How is it that you do? I keep missing out my words. How it how it is that you do know about mist? Oh, I'm sorry. How it is that you do know about mist? Hmm. I'm not at liberty to reveal that information. Sounds awfully suspicious to me. What in the world is that is dismissed? Everyone keeps talking about it. And how come everyone is so crazy about it? This is mist. Jen takes out what appears to be a candy in a colorful wrapper. Oh, a candy for me? Oh, yummy, yummy in my tummy. Is it candy? To the average person, it might seem that way. But this is no ordinary candy. Oh, I wonder what this candy is. What do you mean? This is an extremely dangerous neuro neuro necrotic. Everyone calls it mist. When you consume it, your mind goes hazy, even developed by a thick fog. It's apparently a euphoric experience. Does it have any side effects? Like not feeling pain or anything similar? If you take too much, yes. I've heard users can become impervious to pain. You can also experience hallucinations and become aggressive. That's exactly what we saw before. Perhaps they consumed some sort of this stuff. Sounds probable. You see, she didn't know about any of this. Still harboring any doubts about her. Hmm. Just look at her. Just look at her face. Surely you can tell how wrong she feels. Maybe. Sugar finally lowers her weapon. I don't think this means all my doubts are dispelled. Those junkies were demanding myths from Moran, and they all but dropped to their knees and exalted her. At least we forget all these murder charges she's been accused of. I don't blame you. All these things you just described, I've seen them as well. People crying while crying dead family and friends, howling that Moran is the killer. Others say that myths can be acquired from her. Every last one of them spoke with the utmost confidence, utterly convinced of what they were saying. Moran has been with me the entire morning. There's no way she could have done anything here in the outer rim, criminal or otherwise. Precisely. She also has an liability for the previous incidents as well. since she was at the Peony Association the entire time. The most damning evidence against her is that message that was scrawled up on the wall, which accused her of being the killer. That's only circumstantial evidence. You're right, but be that as it may, all of these people are saying the same thing. I feel someone else is behind this. It's like someone is controlling them. Who could that be? I haven't found that out just yet. But I did find out where this mist stuff is being produced. You know the exact location? Where? Fog Hollow. The first village where you were falsely accused. And our next destination, that's where they're producing mist. What? Oh. Oh. Someone's in big trouble, and Moran does not like to play around with this kind of stuff. Now we'll do this one, and then, letter Miss B will be Sugar's Dilemma. Hmm. Looks like you knew about this all along, Sugar. Is that why you suspected Moran? Yes. Fog Hollow is Peony Association's territory. And apparently, all this mess stuff is being produced there. Not only that, production volume has significantly increased over 20-fold. And you're telling me the person overseeing this place had no clue any of this was happening? You have to excuse me if I find that a little hard to believe. I swear, I didn't know. Believe me, please. Fog Hollow has always been bathed in impenetrable fog that makes it impossible to see everything. Sure, it seemed like a rough place to live, but everyone here seemed friendly enough. I trusted them, so I never considered poking my head inside the factories. I didn't want to disrupt them. But you're telling me they were making this stuff the entire time? Yes, it seems they've been using those factories to secretly produce mist. Okay, first off, let's assume this is true and it's being manufactured there. Is it being sold there as well? That hasn't been confirmed yet. It is, however, in active circulation on darknet. That makes it difficult to discern who the suppliers are. Have you seen it being made? Not personally, but I've gotten this information from a reliable source. So you didn't see it with your own eyes. In other words, we're not 100% certain about any of this. What? So you're on the villager side? Yes, I trust them. I haven't seen anything myself, so we can't be sure of anything. I need to visit these factories and talk to the people there myself. Why go to all this trouble? How can you ask me that? What if these people are being framed just like I am right now? Ugh. I've been wrongly accused and everyone is eyeing me with suspicion. If I don't stand up for these people, who will? I understand how strange this may appear to you, but the residents of Fog Hollow are salt of the earth and individuals. Every day, they break their backs trying to feed their families and fellow villagers. Their loyalty knows no bounds, and they won't hesitate to give a stranger the shirt of their own back, even if it meant they themselves will go cold. That's why I need to see what's going on for myself. And what will you do then? If they are being framed, then I will fight alongside them to protect the village. If it turns out to be true, I will destroy that place myself. Hmm. Okay, let's go and find what's going on. Actually, partner, why don't you head back? Why? Yeah, so what just happened back there? If I hadn't been there, you two would have been up the creek while a paddle. We're fortunate to have escaped, but there's no guarantee we'll be so lucky next time. I'm sorry, Cadet. I got too flustered. I had no clue what's going on. I didn't know what to do. I'll put you in danger. I won't let it happen again. I'll protect you with my life. I promise. I understand. I trust you. Thank you. As Moran approaches me, Sugar grabs my hand and pulls me towards her. Oh, how could Sugar do that? I don't think so. Till we get to the village and get to the bottom of all this, partner stays with me. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Sorry, Moran, but I have to set this one out. What? You know, if I'm no fighter. Besides, you're like a storm cloud. Wherever you go, bad luck follows. I can contribute just as much, if not more, from behind the scenes. I'll send some other members your way. You stay safe out there. The moment Jen finishes his speech, he darts off quickly, disappearing in a flash. That's no good. Let's go. I'll do one more. Sugar and I take the lead with Moran falling behind. There's something I want to ask you. What is it? You look so dreadfully serious. You don't trust Moran at all, do you? You're so wary of her. Hmm, what do you mean? You got really emotional back there. That's not like you. Then how am I usually? You're usually sharp and analytical, objective, not emotional. On top of that, um, oh, which one I choose? Oh, either you're usually spouting nonsense. You're always cracking jokes. You're usually trying to kiss me any chance you get. Oh, which one? Um, I'll think a little bit and come back. Okay, so I thought about it a little bit. So the first choice is I can be mean and then sort of mean, and then the second choice is relationship wise. And you know what I'm going to pick? So that's how you see me. And there's one more thing. If anything, I would much rather like to ask you who it is that you know about Mist. I'm not at liberty to reveal that information. Yes, Fog Hollow is a Peony Association's territory, and apparently all of this Mist stuff is being produced there. Not only that, production volume has recently increased over 20-fold. You're telling me the person overseeing this place has no clue of any of this was happening? You have to excuse me if I find that a little hard to believe. How do you know every how do you already know everything about Fog Hollow and Mist? What is going on? You're asking me questions that I really can't answer. How you think I know? Um, which one? Have you been to Fog Hollow before? Have you looked into Fog Hollow before? Since Sugar was in the Outer Rim before, so I would say, have you been to Fog Hollow before? You're as sharp as ever. Yes, you're right. I went to Fog Hollow not long ago. I got a request. What kind of request? I'm sorry, but that's confidential. I'll fill you in later. For now, what I can tell you is that it's related to that village. That's why I went there. Then I find out about the mess that was being produced. But when I got there, you know what the villagers told me? Let me tell you something. You have no idea how dangerous this stuff is, the harm it can do to people. Of course, we know about that. And yet, you're going to continue making it? Wait! We didn't want things to be like this either. Oh, if we don't make this, we're dead. We have a conscience too. That's why we initially made so little of it. Just enough to get by. But then the higher ups threatened us and demanded that we make more. They said that if we didn't comply, they'll kill us all. Eep. I shouldn't have told you all that. Are the Peony Associations the one ordering you to do this? Yes. They told you the Peony Association were the ones making them to do this? Yes. They were making Miss under duress. Their lives being threatened. Man, woman, and child alike. Why didn't you stop them from making it? If I had, I would have been sentencing the entire village to death. There were weak people from being taken advantage of by the strong. I had no choice but to let it slide. After that, you and Moran came looking for me in order to find out the truth and keep you safe. I accepted. You nearly got killed back there, so I apologize if I got a bit emotional. Having said that, I'm still not letting Moran off the hook just yet. I'll keeping my eye on her. I see. No, wait. So you saw mist being produced in the village with your own eyes. Right. Then why didn't you tell Moran? Even if I did told her, she wouldn't have believed me. That's just the type of person she is. Once she trusts someone, she will have faith in them until the very end. Her belief in those people would never waver until she sees it for herself. Well, a very cool story. So, Moran continuing being framed, and Sugar not trusting Moran? What? How could Sugar not trust Moran? Now, the next chapter is 6-0, and I have a few more left. So, like, subscribe. Goodbye.